everybody. Puppy Day School with no bones about it, and got a little barky puppy over here.
Gussie! Gus!
So just wanted to talk about a couple different things, specifically COVID related, really making an effort to have your puppy learn to be alone. And oh
Gus! That was so silly. Stop that.
So puppies in general, dogs in general, want to be with humans all the time. And COVID has allowed them to be with humans all the time. And it is really more so than ever so important that you build in time every single day where your puppy has some alone time. Hopefully most of you are still using your crate multiple times a day, and even if they're using their crates and you're in the house, that's not the same. You need to make efforts to leave the house and have the puppy in the crate by themselves start with short periods of time, 15 or 20 minutes. Run out, just walk around the block. If you need to do an errand, leave the puppy at home and work up to, going out for an hour or two. Pick times when you think the puppy would normally want a nap anyway. That's going to help in the beginning. But I really want you to focus on this, because you are going to regret having a puppy that either in a severe case would have separation anxiety, but in a minor case would just be really uncomfortable being alone. And that's not good for the puppy. That's not going to be great for a dog. You want them to be happy and confident being by themselves. So please, please, please make an effort over the next week to start building in time every day if you can, where that puppy is alone in the house.
Oh, excuse me. Hello. Hello, you. What's going on now? What's going on now?
Okay. And then the next concept I really wanted to talk about was simply just dealing with kind of puppy craziness, okay, in general. So whether it is barking, whether it's, excuse me, whether it's jumping on you for attention, hi, and building in really nice manners and good skills when your puppy wants something. So it's sort of about how to apply all the behaviors that we've been working on. So in general, these guys are so silly. If you want to hang out,
Gus! Yes, good job. Thank you.
so Gus is brand new to this program, so here's like a perfect example of this puppy really wants these treats. What are we gonna have to do for that? Yes, okay? I could tell that puppy to sit, I could push them off, but what I really want the puppy to figure out on its own is, what do I have to do? I have to practice really nice manners. And if they stay sitting, I'm gonna keep rewarding, which is gonna build that skill. It's gonna build that puppy's desire to never jump on me when it wants something. Ha ha.
But I'm just a baby.
Yes. So even if I don't get a sit, I'm gonna reward the puppy when they get off of me.
Hey, hi. What are you gonna do for me? You're not part of this discussion, sir. Hi. What are you gonna do for me? What does that look like? Hey.
Yes, good job. The more we practice just nice behaviors when we're hanging out, especially around food, it's gonna be really important. And we're gonna start seeing less and less of very nice. And for these guys not to move when I'm treating each other, I expect that from Gus, because Gus is still a baby. But for these guys, that's really great that they are not getting up.
It's so hard to be a baby.
Yes, go. All right, great job. I'm not gonna comment about the fact that my dog is the only one not sitting or lying down. I'm just gonna pretend that that's not happening right now. Excuse me. Ay, ay, ay. It's a cobbler shoe situation. Lander is doing so great. Look at this. And oh my God, are you an angel over here? Thank you. Larry, Leander tends to get annoyed when other dogs are getting treated around her. So one of the things that I really want to focus on with her is just sharing, being around other dogs, getting treated. We said this morning she has a little bit of a diva attitude, but she really needs to learn, like when other dogs are around and they're getting treated or you're getting treated, you don't get possessive of your space. And again, that's a learned behavior for a lot of dogs. They are not genetically programmed to want to share. So it's important that so like if I drop a treat, oh great, Larry got the treat, but you're still gonna get rewarded. So she's not gonna feel like she's getting, losing out on things, okay? So very nice.
And look at my little sweet angel soul over here just chilling.
Good job.
Hey, Gus! Up, 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 up. Gus! Yes! Thank you.
I think he got bored of us. He got bored. He went on a walk with them. All right, so that is it. Good job, Leander. Ooh, okay. Actually, here's another quick learning moment. So a neighbor dog is barking up because he sees all the fun we're having. And a dog's natural reaction to that is to bark in response. Leander, here we go. So one of the keys that I do when I have this happen is touch. I want to distract, touch. Come here. So especially they can't see where that other dog is, so that's really disconcerting for dogs. But I don't want to have my dog become an alarm barker. Whenever anybody barks in the neighborhood, they start barking. So when I hear other dogs barking, my immediate reaction is to have them do something. Larry, touch. So touch game. If they don't know touch, or that Leander, touch. Yes. Or they're not great at it, just simply tossing treats, go find it. So that they're distracted, and over time we're conditioning that dog to understand just because you hear other sounds doesn't mean that you immediately start barking. That is not something that we want to have to undo down. We started the concept of leave it yesterday, so we've only done this for one day, and leave it means it's not yours, you can't have it, you're never getting it. And in addition to introducing leave it, we introduce take it, which means you can have it, I'm giving you permission. So we start with a game that I refer to as It's Your Choice. I'm trying to just move her around so you can see her face. And It's Your Choice basically means if you try to steal this, if you choose to steal, oh my God, she's like looking at my other hand too, like where, maybe there's cookies there. If you choose to steal, you don't get them. This is beautiful. After one day, we've been working on this, take it. And she's understood that if I have these in my hand and she tries to take them, that she doesn't win. But if she ignores them, take it, she gets them. And the second version is where I just put them on the ground. This is much harder. But again, she's doing great. Take it. So as long as there's no forward motion to this pile, she gets a take it. Very good, Miss Willow. And then I make it more difficult by adding some movement. You can see how when I just picked up some treats, that made it really hard for her. So I'm just going to cover them up again until she kind of gains her composure. Make it easy again. Take it. Give her a couple rewards. Take it. I'm going to pick up this pile and add a little movement. Very nice. Take it. So when I say movement, I'm just dropping a few treats on the ground from a very low, couple inches off the ground. Very nice. Take it. Really good. So good. I can move them closer to her paw. Oh my gosh, brilliant. Take it. So as we progress with this over the next few training sessions, take it. We are going to start to make this more difficult where I'm standing up, okay? So if I stand up, that's going to make it infinitely more difficult because the dog is going to think they have access to this, where I'm not kind of guarding it. So I'll stand up. I will start to gain distance then from the pile where the dog will, let's say the pile's here, I might move a couple feet away, as long as I'm confident that she's going to be able to not steal stuff. And then we will move into more advanced versions where we place treats around her, she has to walk around them, or I use things in the kitchen where I practice dropping things off counters, more real world scenarios. So, so that's kind of the progression, but you can start this weekend with the basic versions of in your hand, on the ground, dropping stuff, standing up, maybe moving around a little bit. You can always use your foot. So if I stand up and I have a pile here and I want to add some movement, I can always use my foot to cover it up if the dog starts to try to move towards it and steal it. So that is some of your homework for this weekend. Good job, guys.